the Lexington Regional, where number 12 seed Kentucky hosts, with Ball State as their 4, Indiana as 3, and West Virginia as the 2 seed in their regional. I think this is probably one of the most balanced regionals, especially because for me personally, I think Kentucky is one of the weakest hosts, especially just how poor they have played down the stretch here with so many series losses in their conference play. I mean, obviously it's in the SEC, so it's going to be tough no matter what. But to just not win many games down the stretch there is kind of concerning. And I think Ball State as a 4 is a pretty decent team there. They've put up a good record, as well as Indiana and West Virginia, both really solid clubs. Especially looking at West Virginia, a few weeks ago they looked like a lock to be a host and could definitely have been a top 8 seed. So if they get hot, their lineup is really strong and definitely a regional where anything can really happen.
Yeah, this is just a brutal regional, and I think deservingly so because, like you mentioned, Kentucky is the least deserving team of a 1 seed out of all 16 hosts. They lost 6 of their last 7 series in SEC play, and I understand people are going to say strength of schedule. Yes, the SEC is clearly the best overall conference this season, but at the end of the day, if you're not winning games, you're just not a winning team. And West Virginia and Indiana are both very dangerous teams with Indiana just outside the top 25 most of the last month or so, and West Virginia just falling out of the top 10 after having a tough stretch to end the season. I'm going to go ahead and take West Virginia to win this regional. I think they have the best resume of these teams here, and I think my hot take is going to be that Kentucky doesn't even make this regional final.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing. I think West Virginia has a pretty good chance of taking the whole thing. And yeah, for me personally, I think it's very possible for West Virginia and Indiana to face off in the final for this regional.